Morning, Year 10. Welcome to week 2 of home learning. What you looked at last week was the idea of the causes for World War One and where Australia fought. So, what you should have really picked up is World War One comes out of old empires coming clashing against each other, essentially in a fight for land and fight for power. So, Germany didn't have the claim to land that other countries had and wanted to expand their empire. So, to this week, we're going to start to look at Australia itself and why did it enlist to fight. So this is happening in Europe. Australia's on the other side of the world. Why are we connected? So Australia still is essentially part of the monarchy of Britain. So we're still part of the empire, and wherefore we're obligated to fight when Britain do. But what you're doing this week is you've got your flow learning doc, got the screencast fight hopefully watching now, and then we've got the slides here for you to work on, and then a task analysis. But where most of your information is coming from is the website the teachers have put together. So I've got it there on the link. Straight here, we've got why did Australians enlist? Have you look through? I've got a replacement for this video, but we've got some propaganda posters that incorporated the young Australians to fight. Then down the bottom, we have some quotes from soldiers. So these are essentially primary sources because they quote straight from the soldier's mouth, and these are the posters that were put up at the time. Now, for Australia itself, we hadn't been involved in a big war. We're still a fairly young country. This is in around 1917. And we've got this, before that, we've got this idea of adventure. We haven't traveled far, we don't know much. And there was also that idea that it was your right to go out and protect your country. So what your job is to do today. That video up the top here that isn't working. I've got this here, this video. What this video is here, it goes for an hour. You don't have to watch it all, but it's a mixture of primary and secondary sources. If you watch it, the film is all primary sources filmed at the time, but the fact that it's been edited together and has a voiceover turns it into a secondary source. So that means we've got a wider opinion giving examples of what's happening and going on. I'll stop there. I'll be back in a second.